Welcome to day 4 of 100 Days with Franca and the first episode of BookTalk in this challenge. What do we do in BookTalk with Franca? We discuss self-help and life-related books, Christian literatures, leadership books, and more. So let's get right into it. The first book I read this year is Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. This book is quite a common book on procrastination, and I think this is the second or third time I'll be reading it because I used to be a chronic procrastinator. But this book demystified procrastination and how to overcome it. So quickly, I'll be sharing with you 12 lessons I learned from this book. In this series, I'll be saying 6 of them, and in the next, I will tell you the remaining 6. The first lesson is to learn from successful people. Yes, the reason some people are doing better than you is not necessarily because they are smarter than you. It's because they are doing the right things right. So learn from the experts. Find out what other successful people are doing and do the same things or more until you get the same result. Lesson 2. Success is predictable. You can tell the outcome of a person's life by what they consistently do. Yes, you can. So develop the habits of successful people. Your success in life will be determined by the kind of habits that you develop over time. Lesson 3 is that clarity is the most important concept in personal productivity. Because the greater clarity you have regarding what you want and the step you will have to take to achieve it, the easier it will be for you to overcome procrastination. Be clear on your goals and what you have to do to achieve them. It shouldn't be 4G, it shouldn't be vague. You should be clear. This is my goal and these are the things I need to do to achieve them. Lesson 4 is write them down. Think on paper. When you write a goal, you give it a tangible form. I have issues with people who do not write down their goals and they expect to achieve it, especially when you want to achieve it fast. Even the scripture says write them down, make it plain. When you write a goal, you create something you can touch and see. On the other hand, when you do not write down your goal, you are living in fantasy. Yes, that's what you're doing. Number 5 is to plan every day in advance. Always work from a list. Even when something new comes up, what do? You add it to the list and continue. So work with a list, and something that will also help you is that you should make your list the night before. That way you don't wake up and start thinking, okay, where do I start from? Because you already have a list, and most times you are even thinking about it over the night. Lesson 6 is different list for different purposes. So in this book, I learned that there should be a master list that carries all of the goals. Then there should be a monthly list, a weekly list, and finally a daily list where you break what you have to do down so that you can achieve them one after the other. The last lesson on this episode is apply the 80-20 rule to everything. It's also called the Pareto principle. This principle says that 20% of your activities will account for 80% of the result. For instance, you have 10 tasks for the day. Interestingly, each of these 10 tasks may take the same amount of time to accomplish. But 1 or 2 of those tasks will contribute 5 to 10 times the value of any of the others. There is always that one single task on your list that worth more than all the 9 items, depending on the number you have. All the 9 items put together, that one is worth more. That task is the frog you should eat first. So, frog in this context, in that book, is the task, the things you're supposed to do to accomplish or to achieve your goal. The biggest task. That's the frog. You know what an average person does is that they do all the other small tasks and then they plan to come back to do the biggest task. The concept in this book is that you eat the biggest frog first. Eat the biggest thing is what you should do. For example, you want to do some chores, you want to call a friend, and on that list you have something like write 5 chapters of my book today. What some people do is that they do the chores, they do the laundry, they cook, they do every other thing, and then they come back to write. Most of the time, you would agree with me, by the time you will come back to write those 5 chapters you want to write or on your list, you are already exhausted or energyless, if there's something like that. So you're not able to do the things that really count. You just see that I am busy, but you're not really doing that thing that is adding value to you. The most important thing on your list, the most difficult thing on your list is the first thing you should always do to really get results. I know you were blessed by this book talk. Share with me in the comments what blessed you. Bye. See you in the next episode.